It's almost as if I couldn't understand what was happening right in front of me.
I didn't have a self-esteem. I didn't have any concept of balance.
It's just not a very safe environment for someone to be in.
There was like physical containment. He wouldn't let me see my son. He wouldn't let me out of the bedroom.
Every place I went, everything I wanted to do, regardless of it was personal or not, he accompanied me.
Whatever he could do to keep me isolated from the people that cared about me, he did. Like everything.
It's like I didn't have the space and time on my own to even see kind of what was happening.
It's all part of the violence in one way or another to keep you under control.
One day he just started hitting me.
Then he hit me in the face. And it was actually a really good hit. It was like, okay.
I was pulled out of bed and some things happened that shouldn't have happened around my son.
He broke bones and didn't let me go to the hospital. Yeah, terrified.
The incidents would just keep getting worse and worse and worse as things went on.
He had these polar opposite behaviors.
And I just thought, you know, when they're not mean, they're so nice.
He would flip-flop all the time of being very nice, being very understanding. Then he would cry and say, you know, I'm so sorry. And then, you know, then he'd backhand me.
Once you allow someone to treat you badly, they get used to it, and it's really hard to stop them.
If you spend enough time hearing something and begin to believe it, we can actually change and warp our own memories, you know?
In my mind and heart, I was making my plan on how to, you know, what I need to do to survive this time period.
I feared for my life on many occasions.
I couldn't do anything in secret. I couldn't be on the computer without him seeing everything. And I didn't want to alarm at great lengths my family. They knew that something wasn't right. I was exhausted. And kind of felt fragmented.
I knew that if I stayed in that situation, that he was just gonna do it again.
I don't think I really understood how to know who I was, how to get to the root of it and figure out what's best for me. I called the WCA and said, I need help. And it's unbelievable.
They helped move me in the direction that I wanted, and probably a lot quicker than I could have ever done it on my own.
They have so many opportunities. And I guess for any woman that's living at the shelter, my just total heart for them would be that they would just be so open to all the opportunities and everything that you can take in.
It's such an amazing opportunity to try again, to start over, to get away from the things that you know aren't right in your life. And I think that so many women that need them don't even know that they're there.
Such a relief to find people and to empathize with others, you know, in a safe place.
All of a sudden one day I'd been there for a couple of months and somebody did try to infringe on my safety zone and flags went up, and I just realized that somehow within their structure, without even noticing that I was doing the work, I had developed boundaries.
The WCA has given me freedom in so many ways They have helped me to get my life back together, and I love them for that. Absolutely cannot describe how amazing and the transformation that they've helped me to make.
Having learned how to love myself, caring about myself, and responsibility to the people that I love, that's freedom. It is. That's my freedom. That's freedom from all of bad stuff that happened. That's my will to go on.
My experience at the WCA, for me personally, was about healing. And to do that, I had to look at what needed to be healed. My healing part at the WCA and with the people that I worked with there was really about getting back to who I am and knowing that I can continue to be a nice, loving person, woman to all men and women. I can still be that. And also, I can still use good judgment and recognize what my boundaries are, recognize when and if they get crossed, and what to do. But I feel like we went further. I feel really like even as an open, warm, loving person, my boundaries are so clear and they will not get crossed. They won't. I'm so sure of them. And that is a wonderful gift that the WCA gave to me.